We are here with Pooch Hall.
Pooch.
Yo.
Pooch. Can we start with the name Pooch?
Go ahead.
Right out of the gate. What is?
I've been Pooch since I was in my mom's Pooch, man. It's just
Whoa,
God,
that was graphic.
Yo, I'm just saying.
That's a horrible description.
All right. Like, my father is from down south, so he never gets anyone's name right. So, like, the next door neighbor, when I was in my mom's stomach, he was this old guy. He was like, "Oh, how's Pookie doing? How's Pookie doing?" In my mom's stomach. So my father just started saying Poochie. So my mother's like, he's saying Pookie. My father's like, I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, your name's Cypher. He would say, hey, what's going on, Chris? Or Myron. Like, my father just gets people named wrong. Just will still call. I was like, no, Dad, his name's Aaron. I had a buddy named Aaron. My father called him Adam, Alex for the longest time. And Aaron just got so annoyed. He goes, your father just don't like me.
So your dad got your name wrong in the womb.
And yeah.
No, but the neighbor called you the
Pookie.
Pookie. And it just
then he started saying
Pookie to Poochie. And it just stuck. That's like my claim to fame. But like working in Hollywood, it just sticks.
Yeah. Wait, what's your real name though?
It's Marion. Marion. That's what's on the checks.
Marion Pooch Hall.
But when your name in movies is Pooch or on TV.
Pooch Hall, yeah.
Like that's your name.
That's my
not
the working.
Pooch.
No.
The working name is Pooch Hall.
Pooch Hall. That's on the credits.
I like it. I love it.
Yeah, it works, man.
Now, on the credits have stopped rolling for the TV show The Game.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than,
reruns.
And for the record, you guys, I just want to let everyone know out there, first of all, I'm thankful for like you guys and everyone.
This is the
support.
I didn't sell out speech.
No, shut up, Syke, shut up. No, I'm thankful because, no, seriously, when we went from the CW to BET, like the fans actually brought the show back.
Yeah.
So shout out to the fans, and I'm thankful for the fans supporting me, because then when the game kept running in heavy rotation, people was like, yo, this kid, he got some game. Like,
it just dawned on me. That action might have been the first victory for Black Twitter.
True.
Oh, really?
It might have been, because now everybody.
It was heavy between Facebook and Twitter. Like,
no, but that might have been one of the first victories of people being like, wait a minute, people are really upset that this show's not on. And BET steps in like, we'll take it.
But you know how like when in the rating system, our types are not counted officially, or there's always a discrepancy.
Let's have real talk.
Okay.
We don't participate.
Right.
So when Nielsen ratings or someone calls and says, hey, would you like to participate?
Would you like to be monitored?
What?
Hell no. Some people not really feeling that. Like, if there's a process to where it's like you got to go out and get a box, you got to fill out some paperwork to go have something.
Oh, they got to come to your house and install things in your home.
You're shaking your head no.
Because it's crazy. Black people would never allow people to come in their home to monitor them.
Yeah,
that's insane.
It's crazy.
The rating system doesn't make sense.
It's crazy.
You're better off, I don't know, let's say the rating system worked like every month they had a get-together at a restaurant and you could just come and eat and talk about what you watch. Maybe.
Is the food free?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. No,
like there's a buffet party.
This works now.
Now ratings
if you're wondering why there's no Black TV shows on network television, it's because they don't do ratings that way.
Yes. Can we come into your home? Can we put a box on your television that will monitor what you do?
No, but it's the same way for radio. But it's even worse. You have to wear it.
You carry it with you everywhere.
It looks like an old beeper that you have to wear.
I don't know what our problem is as far as like doing stuff.
It doesn't even get to that. It's like
on the phone call.
Hi, may I speak to Abby Johnson? Sound like a bill collector.
No ratings.
So anyway, you make the transition. The game takes off again.
It takes off again, and the fans are behind it heavy, and it allowed me to show a lot of my work to where, when it did get brought back, I was already on another show, because when the game got canceled, I was on Accidentally on Purpose. So I had a 2-year contract with. I made a 2-year contract deal with BET when it got brought back. And when it ended, when my 2-year contract was up, we started negotiating. We didn't agree. We were still trying to work stuff out, and my people said, well, we're going to send them out. And then I literally booked Ray Donovan on Showtime.
Jeez.
But what was cool, though, Showtime was like, yo, you still can go do the game, because cable networks can do things a little bit different.
Because they make their money from subscribers, not from advertisers.
So I was like, oh, cool. I'm about to work on the game and work on Showtime's radar. And it just didn't work out for me over there.
They didn't have a part for you anymore?
They wasn't talking right. They wasn't talking
talking at all.
Somebody at BET was like, You want to go hang out with Wolverine brother? Okay.
Angelina Jolie and Brad's dad. Yeah, I mean, you know, to be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I'm where I'm supposed to be at, you guys, and you know, working with like John Voight and Liv Shriver, like it's almost like the Olympic team. I feel of network casting is crazy. I've gotten so much better, and but I'm also thankful to you know, the game in BT, because as much as I worked over there and just got my skill and my profession right, it allowed me to go over there and work with those big dogs. So that's kind of like, you know, where I'm at now. So,
you know, it's one of those situations where you see your favorite people kind of graduate to more to other things. I don't even want to call it better or larger things, right? But part of me in my heart goes, okay, but what does that say for the quality now that's going to follow in your footsteps? Because sometimes we lose quality when our actors move, and when I say our, I mean black or even Latin, move on to the mainstream outlets. So then the quality that's sometimes left. So are you going to do other things? Are you going to do any films or anything like that?
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, I'm working on a film right now with Lee Davis. He's from the Bronx. We worked on this film called Christmas at Water's Edge, but Spike produced his first movie called 3 a.m. And we met on Christmas at Water's Edge, and we've been collabing for a minute, and we finally have a project that's moving forward that he and I wrote. I wrote it together, and in all honesty, if I was in Atlanta, I don't know if I'd be able to really work on the film, because I'd be focusing on the game, because like the workload is crazy over there. But you know, being in LA, because I live in LA now, working on Ray Donovan allowed me to do that. So, you know, right now Kevin Iwashima is, you know, our producer moving forward with us, trying to get this money. It's a hot script, and it's gonna be big.
Don't you think it's possible though that as actors leave BET and get an opportunity like you did at Showtime, that maybe something else cool that could happen is you bring black viewers to Showtime, and then maybe down the road some of these shows will start to incorporate more and more black actors, and maybe one of the big pay channel shows will have another black show, you know, and maybe not one that's like The Wire.
Another show that just happens to have
black
people in it,
right?
But they don't necessarily have to be the black character, which is hopefully where we're all trying to, you know, you don't have to be the football player or the rookie cop with a bad attitude or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to do that. You could just happen to be a black guy that's on a show or in a plot.
Well, I mean, I thought when it was all gonna happen I was gonna be able to bring viewers. I was gonna bring viewers to Showtime and you know, viewers to BET. And I think as a network exec, I probably would have made that choice, just because it's a business, not personal. It's like a business thing, you know, especially when my fan base is crazy.
So BET, you should have re-signed him to the game. That way you could have had him on the game while he's on Showtime, and it would have been like this cross-pollination situation.
What he said. But like, you know, I don't know what happened up top.
I know. I heard Bob Johnson. What's the lady's name?
Deborah Lee?
No,
Deborah Lee's cool, man.
No, she's cool.
Not about being cool or not cool.
No, it's about
He's talking Jew talk. This is business talk right here. Go ahead.
They, if you could pan down here, if you could show how tight his pants are around his calves. No one's pants on BET are that tight around the calves. Like, you don't. So Deborah Lee saw that and was like, "Where is he going right now?" Like,
he's gone.
He's gone. We lost him.
We lost him.
And we know that jeans are skinny, but slacks are skinny now. I mean, this is absolute madness. Your calves cannot breathe.
I mean, you know, I'm trying to be clean.
It is a nice look. He's got a clean look.
You know, I gotta represent, because I feel that now that I feel that I'm crossing over. I just want to be able to have a voice that speaks to everyone, and being on Showtime, man, with Ray Donovan. Check it out, you guys. Sundays at 10 p.m. On Showtime.
Great time to watch right now, by the way, because a lot of people are in between shows. Your Sunday night show, Boardwalk's not back till September.
Showtime was like,
bam,
right there.
Oh, I mean, their marketing strategy is crazy, and also I want to add, we're the highest rated show for Showtime original series, and we just got picked up for a second season after the 3rd episode, so that speaks volumes.
You guys are doing better than Dexter right now?
I don't know what
you're
Dexter's.
number one.
I don't know what Dexter's doing.
It was the biggest. I read it was the biggest
Premiere.
show.
Got it.
For Showtime.
Now, for Dexter fans, I used to watch. It's definitely starting to run its course.
What's the last season? This is the last season.
Yeah, so I think they've put this season in there. It's kind of like True Blood and some of these other shows that have kind of like jumped the shark a little bit, and it's
I think that I don't even watch Dexter, but my hunch, based on how many seasons it is that like True Blood. It's like they could have wrapped it up 2 seasons ago and made it cleaner, but they were like, "This
we gotta milk it.
Yeah, let's just get a little bit.
You know, I mean, the Dexter fans. I mean, I was at Comic-Con this past weekend, and I mean, they had some Dexter displays, and the fans were crazy. Like, just like I was like, dag. And you know, not even like superhero type fan setups had as much as like Dexter fans had over there that I saw. But yeah, man, it's really cool being in a situation where it's like you can cross over, because like I want to be up there with Will and Jamie and Denzel and them and doing great work like that, and you know, keeping the fans entertained, man, because like without like the fans, we wouldn't be here, you know, for them to tune in and support us. So like I'm super thankful, and I just want to entertain, man, have fun, and just give people stuff that they can be like, yo, I had a good time.
And how often do you take it into your own hands, the fans?
Well, I'm very active on Twitter. Let them
What do
know.
you mean?
Yeah, explain. Elaborate.
A fan or fans.
Pooch gets booked in clubs like a rapper. Like he'll be hosting events and clubs and like so like he'll do all his press in the daytime, and then he does his rap profile.
And sometimes he's got to take it into his own hands, the fans.
You know, handshake.
Talking about the Ghostface quote? That's the famous Ghostface quote.
What's that?
I believe his direct line was, "You goddamn right, I fuck fans."
Right.
You remember that one, right? When Ghost said that.
I can't quote Ghost, but I know what you're talking about. Nah, you know, I think that
Wait, here, I want to hear this answer. This is politic your way out of this. Okay,
I
love fans, and I want to entertain the fans.
I love the fans, and I want to make sure that the image that I'm trying to put out there is one that everybody can enjoy, like, you know, kids, because I have a lot of kid fans, a lot of older, like,
hit us with the kids,
right?
Yo,
you know, I had to bring it back. So, you know, I'm trying to be up there doing stuff like Will and Jamie. I want to do it all. Like,
what slide? Should we let it slide?
Yeah, let him go.
Yeah.
Once he goes, I'm trying to be like, well, I'm like, we don't want to. I mean,
well, I want to ask about this. What TV shows do you love right now? Let's have a good old TV talk. We have a TV star here.
Oh, man.
Which of the and I know you probably should not big up your competition too much, but between HBO and Showtime and Netflix and these guys who are making the big production shows, which ones do you love?
I'm a super fan of Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is
coming back
gangster.
soon.
Homeland. That's gangster.
Homeland's great.
You know, the game reruns when I was on there. No, what was crazy about the game, you guys, is that, you know, you watch it as an artist. Like, you're like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna watch it. I could have done that better, blah blah blah. And then like they run it so much on BET that when you watch it, I forget that that's me, and I'm laughing at myself or laughing at stuff that I know is gonna happen, which I think is one of the reasons why the game did what it did. You know, I finished my season when I got traded in the 6th season. I was in the premiere, but at that point in time, and everyone's like, "Yo, you killed it! Yo, I don't know what happened over there. You should still be on there." I was just like, well, it's time to take my talents to Showtime. And that's I'm where I'm supposed to be, you guys, and that's what's
no disrespect.
No disrespect.
Uh-oh.
That means disrespect is on the way.
Disrespect's coming
on the way.
Not to you though. Not to Pooch.
Okay.
Not to Pooch. If you make the comparison, which he was just doing with LeBron, BET would be Cleveland and Showtime would be South Beach. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yo, let's wrap this up.
I'm sorry.
Pooch Hall, man.
Hey,
Thank you, my brother.
Thanks, man.
Congrats, man.
Happy birthday, baby.
Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy the show, man. It's dope.
Yes, Syph. Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.